I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Merrill Kelly. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch. All right, ready to go here. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
On the ground, Arenado slings to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's Matt Chapman.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Landon Ruth. How about a scouting report on him? Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Sanford catches the zone at the knees. Perdomo with a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
That's a ball.
Root with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. The 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Hey. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Next offering is fouled back. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Low inside.
The 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Luis Matos, right side, 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Drew Gilbert. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throws to second, hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Smith starting as the designated hitter, batting in the cleanup spot, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .350. That one just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a foul ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
Base hit, center field. Now he'll turn for second. Arenado makes his way into second, and it's a double.
Batting 6.
1 out, runner at second. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that is out of play. 1 out and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 4 strikeouts. Alec Thomas now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Nope. Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Ball. Down.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low inside.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. It's 2-2. In the dirt. Arenado on at second with 2 down. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. New inning getting started, and now it's the Giants DH, Christian Koss. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. 1 pitch and 1 out. Daniel Susak, the next Giant to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Here's a high chopper. Perdomo. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah!
Curveball. Low middle.
Inside, ball 1.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Gurriel gets a piece.
Circle change. Low inside.
That's out.
Sinker. Low outside. Circle change. Low middle.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Low outside. Sinker. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Circle change. Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Low outside.
That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That's too low. Ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could.
New arm for the Giants, Hayden Birdsong.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo.
No,
on the
that's
ground,
foul.
right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the 3rd. On the ground, right side. To Adames, that's 1. A sensational double play.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on 1 more guy to get back in the dugout.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike 1. To the right side, Schmidt. And that's the inning. Back here in the desert, now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Giants,
Willie
shortstop,
Adames stands in. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
On the ground at first. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Runner on the move, pitch way inside. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. In the air, left field. And that is that. Bottom 4, digging in, Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Middle inside.
Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Slider. Low inside.
Line drive to short and caught. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. This one in the air. Susak gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. Doubled his first time. Slapped foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
No, that's low.
Four-seam
2 down,
fastball.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Foul ball still
Four-seam
1-2 count.
High inside.
Got him swinging. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Christian Koss.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
No, he's in.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And the batter now, Daniel Susak. There goes the runner. Marte throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fielder got a piece of it, thought. The way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of it.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel moving under this one, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chase Field, now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Slider. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Low middle.
Stays alive.
Low outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a foul out of play. Thomas, 25 years old. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. 2 down, base is empty, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Nope.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Hey.
Curveball. Low outside.
Hey.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Blake Walston. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for
And the batter now, Willie Adames. Step off, throw to first. Chapman dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the go.
Hey.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Back to the mound. He's got it. There's one. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th, Carlos Santana. Spencer Bivens gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Low outside.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Low inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Circle change. Low outside.
To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And they had their first base runner since the third inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's a foul ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tapped softly on the ground, and that's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. This ball's chopped on the ground. Schmidt to Adames. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Now quick throw to first. Perdomo gets back easily.
Sinker. Low inside.
Another throw over. And he's back again.
Cutter. Low inside.
Sliced hard but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Low outside.
This one chopped to first, but it kicks foul. Oh, 0-2 now. That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. On a line. And there's two away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Carroll stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left center. Matos has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, leading off, Drew Gilbert. In the air, left field. Gurriel takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carroll on his way over, and there's 2 down. Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Susak, has grounded out a couple of times.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
That misses.
Ball, that pitch
and
is
the
out.
count is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
It wasn't easy,
Ball.
but he earned that
Take
walk
your base.
after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or an into the...
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Back here in the desert, set for the last half of the 7th. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Late swing, foul to the left.
Change. Below middle.
0-1 now. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Up the middle. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw.
He's safe.
The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Liner snagged it first. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. Was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Man at first, one away.
Below outside.
Close,
That's a ball.
but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball. That's out.
Sinker.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Jason Foley. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Sinker. Below middle.
And there's a foul ball.
Middle inside.
2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. And that's just foul. Now the 0-1. And he swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman now at the plate. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, number 12.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
This one in the air, center field. Matos in position. Takes it in for the out. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 2 for 2.
Hey!
The Giants leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Got him. 2 gone.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the order. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Home run number 10 on the year. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, you saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. Popped in the air, left field, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willy Adames. Line and a base hit into right. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the
So up next, Casey Schmidt, 1 for 3. Step off throw to first.
Thanks, he's in.
And he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Hits in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Man at second. Bounce to the left side.
Nope, that's
and
foul.
That's foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Move to second. Adames back in on a dive. Runner takes off for third. Foul ball. Runner goes again. Chop to third. Tags the runner for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Sinker. Low outside.
Liner caught at second. And here is Pavin Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Low outside.
Out to short. Adames the throw to first. And Arizona with just one out left. Here's Nolan Arenado. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Another strong showing from them tonight, Boog. They're doing the little things well over this long winning streak, and you can bet that has the manager smiling. When a team executes this well so consistently, it makes you think they're destined for big things.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.